Alright, so we're back, of course, to talk about some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It is day 6, dev comment 6. This one's huge. It's groundbreaking information. Because apparently, Rebirth is going to have music. Whew. I'm being a little facetious here, but yeah, today's dev comment is about music, so let's just hop into it. So it says, question, will Final Fantasy VII Rebirth have new original music? Answer, many new tracks have been created for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and we will be making some new arrangements of tracks from Final Fantasy VII Remake as well. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth music supervisor Keiji Kawamori. I don't think I've ever seen that name. Holy shit. I probably said it wrong too. So obviously, joking aside, like the Final Fantasy series has some of the best music in gaming, if not the best. And Uematsu, who did the music for so long for the series, obviously helped to make it iconic. So yeah, like clearly we're excited for some new tracks and some rearrangements and stuff like that of remake music and original FF7 music, new versions of original FF7 music. Which it's kind of cool with what they did with remake, because remake was hitting all kinds of different songs throughout the original FF7. It wasn't just like Midgar segment music, because we even have like music that plays at the Forgotten Capital, which that's one of my favorite tracks. And actually, really quickly, live update as we're recording, the remake Twitter account, the English Twitter account's banner is missing. Don't know if it means anything. The Japanese account's banner is still there. It's just like a picture of Crisis Core Union or whatever. I don't remember what the English account's banner was before this. But yeah, interesting. Could be something. And we continue. So yeah, new music for Rebirth. It's not a surprise. This one's not like... It's exciting, again, but it's not like groundbreaking information, right? It's not like, holy shit, this new music? What the fuck? They're going to rearrange older music? No way! Like obviously this is something we come to expect. So this does definitely feel like a bit of a filler day, like a filler comment to a certain degree. Looking forward to it still, of course. There's all kinds of iconic music from FF7 that I want to hear new versions of. So, actually something I'm hoping for that I've talked about, I think, on Twitter not too long ago, is whether or not all the games are going to have their own theme song, because obviously with Remake we got Hollow. And I fucking love Hollow. You could probably use that song as a track for the entire trilogy, but I would like some new music. But yeah, like fucking Hollow's on my Spotify playlist, and whenever that shit comes on, I'm driving, I am screaming the lyrics. God damn it. But yeah, I just think it'd be pretty cool if like every game had its own theme song. But either way, new music coming in Rebirth. Not really surprised, but also very exciting, because Final Fantasy's always got fantastic music. Obviously, there's not a whole lot more to add to this. I guess Zach in the background, if that means anything. Tomorrow, that's what we're waiting on. Tomorrow's very make or break for them. If they did this whole marketing scheme, whatever you want to call it, this little drip feed of information over the last almost week now, and it doesn't lead to a fucking trailer, the community's going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I'm gonna grab my chair and freak out again. I don't know. I'm going to start bouncing up and down. I'm going to start breaking shit. They better give us a trailer tomorrow. Or at least announce, like, we don't necessarily need a trailer tomorrow. I do want that, of course. But as long as they just mention it, like, hey, we're going to talk about the game here. We're going to show a trailer here. As long as we get something, big info tomorrow, it'll be good. It'll be fun. I think pretty much everybody is expecting Nomura tomorrow, because obviously it's been 6 of these so far, and we've yet to see Tetsuya Nomura. And he's like the most popular, most talked about dev in most ways when it comes to FF7, so it's got to be him tomorrow. And if you're saving Nomura for the end, it's got to be something big. And when you look back at like the 6 that we have so far, they've kind of touched on, obviously there's a lot of aspects to gaming, but they kind of touched on everything in a group, so to speak, from like traveling to music to combat to don't have to play remake, things like that, setting a release date. So I don't know what else would be saved for day 7. So it's got to be something big. And hopefully it is a trailer. I'm excited for that. There better be a goddamn trailer at Summer Game Fest. But as long as they announce like when they're going to talk about the game at the very fucking least, then maybe that's fine. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. Pretty much it, my dudes. One more day to go. What are your thoughts on new music coming up? What are some rearranged tracks you want to see? Like some music you expect to see in Rebirth? I guess it all kind of depends too how far we go into the story to a certain degree. And tomorrow, day 7. What are you expecting? Obviously, I think Nomura's... And that's a layup right there, right? It's got to be Nomura tomorrow. But what are we getting? I know one of the things that somebody mentioned is like them talking about like when we're gonna like the question might be like when can we next expect to hear about Rebirth, and like the answer being like Summer Game Fest, like today, later today or something. Like that'd be a good one. I feel like But maybe they just announce like a later time down the road, maybe post Final Fantasy 16. And I know that sucks, but maybe that's what happens. I got to keep the expectations a little in check, even though the hype's been there for about a week now. That is indeed the video, my dudes. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Social networks in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, That's it. Bye.
Used to care what people thought, but now I care more, and nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore, I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We in here like Rogaine, or leave it like Cobain.